Well, hello. Welcome to my channel, I suppose, again. I'm excited to share with you this wonderful networking project that I put together. I'll just show you how it works and I'll walk through basically what it's doing. The basic premise of this networking app is to calculate primes extremely fast. The prime calculation isn't exact, it's more of approximate, but it's just a hard function for the computer to run so that I can test the speed of everything. So basically, start up the server, and I've got to open up a new instance right here. I can also run it on my phone if it's on the same network, but I saved the location, so I just run it, and right there it sends it right here. It sends 100,000 primes, well, 100,000 numbers, and then the client determines how many primes there are. So you can run this a million times, and, well, probably not a million times. I don't think my computer could handle that, but it'll just keep going. So looks like I did it 5 times, well, 6 times, so it got a very large number of primes. It's not absolutely perfect, as you can see. It gives you some weird numbers, and not all of these are primes, but it's working about as intended. So basically, looking at this, got the host and the port. Ports are a real pain, by the way, because they like to be taken over by other stuff. Then you use a socket to bind the host and the port together on the server so that you can access that specific location. And then you have the server listen. I'm not doing anything with these currently. They're for another aspect of the project. Header size, very important. It's used to send data to the client to help it know what it's looking for. Let's see. Right here in the receive, it just constantly looks for new clients. Anytime something connects to the server, it connects with that. And then I lock the thread so that I can jump up 100,000 numbers in order to send it to the next available client. I use pickling to send data. So I just send 100,000 pieces of data inside of a dictionary to the client, and I send the length of the data inside of a header size. And this basically tells the client, this is how much data I'm sending you. That way you know how much to read. And then I start a thread with all of this data into get info. So basically get info is then going to wait for the return data. So get info waits to receive data back from the client and uses a header size as well to get the message length, and it just continually adds it into full message until it gets the entire message from the client back. This is basically everything you're going to see inside the client as well, other than, well, I guess I can just show you. It has the potential prime calculator. I got it from, or whatever that website is, you can read it there. And basically, you get the data from the server, get the header size, and then you use that to basically search until it gets enough data, until it gets all of the data, and then it runs it through the primes calculator to determine what is prime and what is not prime. That way we can send it all back to the server. There's not really too much more going on. I've got a slight sleep on there. probably why this is cutting off. It probably needs to sleep longer. I don't know if this is really the right way, but this basically just holds the client from dying until it sends all of the data back to the server. But that's about it. Thanks for listening. Hope you had a lot of fun. Hope you learned something, and maybe you might make some networks yourself. Thanks. Adios.